All right, good afternoon, everyone. Today's date is Wednesday, July 20th, 2016. On the screen here, I've got the dollar yen daily chart, and I am short this. I got a little ahead of myself, and I entered the a short open day short position, excuse me, a bit early. But I'll explain to you why I think we are due for a pullback. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I think what I'm looking at is pretty interesting here. So first, on the daily chart, I've got a trend line here, and I'm connecting the high of January 29th this year and the high of May 31st, and you can see where that brings us here today. Now we have made a higher price has gone higher than that trend line is what I mean to say. But you can see we're starting to pull back here. So I do think we should see some resistance there because of that trend line. We are above the 50-day moving average here, the red line. So that's a positive for the bulls here. We did close above this candle high here. You can see this candle here on June 24th, right there. The high was 106.80, and today we closed at 106.90. All right. Now, that's reason number one for me, the trend line. I want to look at the monthly time frame now, and I'll show you how I got my fib levels here. So I'm looking at a monthly time frame, and I'm zooming all the way out. I want you to look at the low of 75.56 here back in 2011, October 2011. And you can see the high here, June 1st, 2015. And I'm going to connect the high, the high to the low, pivot high, pivot low. And this level here, you can see right there, 106.64 is the 618 level right there. All right, so I was looking at that as major resistance on this pair, which is why I took the trade. I entered the short trade at 106.5, I think it was here, and I ended up shorting some more. So my average is now up here at about 106.74 now. But we are starting to pull back on the 1 hour time frame. I'd like to see a close below this candle here for some continued downside. But right now it's still looking okay. 4 hour time frame, really nice move all the way up right into that trend line. No sign of reversing yet, but that's what I'm looking at. So again, monthly time frame. Monthly time frame, 618 retrace. Get rid of that. And keep in mind, there's about a week and a half left on this candle here. We've got the 200-day moving average and the 50, which we'll see if we could close below that or if that'll act as support on the pair. But on a monthly time frame, we are still inside of this big candle here. Now looking at the weekly time frame, all right. So on the weekly, you'll see that we have broken or made a higher high than the 200 MA. What I meant to say is price went higher than the 200-day here, but you can see right above that we've got the 50-day moving average. All right, so that's that blue line you see up there, and you can see on a weekly chart. That's been acting as some resistance there on this pair back since February of this year here. So that's another positive for me since I am short. And again, weekly chart, 200 MA and 50 MA. I'm looking at that as resistance. Today we've made a high of 107.482 the 50-day moving average is sitting at, I'll give you the exact number here, 107,791. So we didn't quite touch it, but we are pulling back now. Back to the daily chart. Here we go. Trend line there. Now let's look at a shorter time frame, the 10-minute time frame. I am short here, like I said. I'm holding. Who knows? Maybe tonight price will move into this 200-day moving average. Maybe I'll break even, but I still favor the downside on this. Really strong move on the pair over the last couple of days. I do think we're due for a pullback, so we'll see. But like I said, I do like it. My first target would be somewhere here at the 50, but I would like to see this pull back even lower. All right, guys, I hope that video didn't take too long, but that's what I'm looking at on this pair. All right, have a good night. Thank you for watching.